Hello, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me again? Can you put a one? Can you put a one if you can hear me? Um, okay, thank you. Hey, JP. Hey, U-Haul. Um, okay, I'm gonna start over. Um, Basically, what I said was I was talking to an older lady that I deliver Meals on Wheels to. She's almost 80 years old. And so, what I'm going to be talking about right now, it really kind of broke my heart because she was talking about her heartache and how much self-worth she doesn't have, and how talking to me she realized that she doesn't have self-worth and self-love, and she's never really healed. Um so I'm on the phone talking to her, and she's crying, and it's breaking my heart because she's like, I don't know what to do. And so she starts talking about how her childhood, she was raised with no self-love. She was raised in a different type of abuse. She was raised, and then she went on to marry someone that was abusive, and she also had no self-love in the marriage and everything else. So I got to thinking about the things that I have been through, and self-love and self-worth, and how it's so important to start at an early age to teach children self-love and self-worth. And I'm going to make this very short. And she made a point that I had to learn the hard way. We go through life and we think that our love could change, especially speaking from a woman's point of view. You think that you can change or love a person through their toxic behavior, love a man through their toxic behavior, change him or change that person. You can't change anybody. It's up to them. I told her, you waste so much time, and this is from my own personal experience. You spend so much time trying to lead somebody to the mirror and show them and open their eyes to their toxic behavior, that you're burning more energy and you're hurting yourself. It's not your job to, hey, beautiful day, live free. It's not your job to fix talk other people's toxic behavior. It is not your job for you to heal them. It's not your job for you to teach them. If somebody is not ready to change, they're not going to change. And there's a quote. There's a quote. I'm not at my desk, but there's this quote that I have written down. I'm paraphrase it, and it says that when a person, a victimizer, a person that is doing wrong, whether it's emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally abusing someone, the only thing and the only person that will be changed in that relationship is the victim. And the victim will be changed in a negative way. So I know this may not be a topic of interest to a lot of people, about self-love, but it's so basic and it's so important. And I'm telling you from experience that I had to be taught that I had to be broken and I had to deplete myself in order for me to realize and understand that I cannot change toxic behavior. And I'm going to say this: never let anybody make you feel bad about releasing yourself from situations, whether job related, people, family, friends, coworkers, anyone. Never let anybody make you feel bad about you choosing yourself first. If people or situations or workplace environment is bringing you more pain, heartache, and anxiety than peace, then you need to let it go. You have to really think and look inside yourself and say, is this really worth it? Is it worth it, me crying? Is it worth it, me in pain? Is it worth it, me being anxious, while everybody else is floating along on my energy of love, while I'm giving, 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 giving. And then when I ask for something, I get looked at like, how dare you ask me for something? Be quiet and continue pouring into my cup, even though you don't have anything for yourself, you know? And so I've said this a number of times, and I'm going to keep speaking on this, whether people want to hear it or not, whether it's two people, one person, whether I'm talking to myself, because I need to remind myself that I'm enough and I'm worth it, you know? And sometimes you have to let people go and situations go so that you can grow and that they can grow as well. You know, and sometimes we hinder ourselves trying to fix other people, and we're ignoring the things that we need to fix within ourselves. It really is not worth it. Both of you, Jay Phillips and everything, live free with, I totally feel you on that. And it's like, you give so much of yourself and all you really want is genuine, true, authentic love, and you don't get it in return. Um, I'm going through a journey where, and I'm going to live my journey. You know, I might not say everything, but this is my journey and this is the things that I'm going through. So this is the things that I want to talk about on my platform. There are so many other things like, I would like to talk about, but right now, for me, the biggest thing is love, self-love, and healing. And so as I go on my journey, maybe me going on my journey can help someone else, you know, or maybe we can help heal each other, even if it's just a handful of people. Um, but you have to start, and it starts in listening to this older lady that I absolutely love. She's almost 80 years old. Tell me that she has no self-worth and self-value at 80 years old. And listen to me listening to her talk about her childhood. It is our job as parents. We make the choice to do the act. When people say, oh, I didn't have a choice. When we do the act and the conversation, like I like to use code words, beautiful day, Lizzo. When we do that act, we bring a chance of bringing life into this world. So when we do that, we need to understand that we have a responsibility that may come. And so when we have these children, if we're in broken pieces, we're going to have children that are broken because we haven't taken the time to heal ourselves. We're trying to heal everybody else, be everything to everybody else, and we're neglecting ourselves. And so we're going to raise a generation of children who are broken, who have no self-worth, who have no self-value. You know, we talk a lot about children who grow up and they don't know how to do anything in the world. They don't know how to plant. They don't know how to do this. But to me, the most important thing is to plant the seeds of self-love in them, first of all, before we talk about anything on the outside of the world. Before we talk about change in the world, we have to start changing ourselves. And when we bring these children into the world, it's our job to teach them that they are valued and to teach them that they are worth something. Let me speak to these daddies out there, or these men who will become daddies one day. Let me tell you, you are the very first man that your daughters are going to love. You are building a foundation for your daughters to live by. You are the blueprint to her loving heart, how she will receive love, how she will accept love, and how she will give love. Okay? You are that blueprint. So let me, and I'm going to get to us women too. But let me tell you something, daddies. If you're not ready to if you're not ready to see a man mistreat your daughter, or if you have children one day, then you need to treat the women in your life, or the women that you choose to date, like as if how you would want a man to treat your baby girl. And if you don't give a care about your daughters, about your children, then you don't need to have a woman by your side anyway. Okay, that's just my opinion. Women, let me tell you something. We are the first women, the same, that our sons look at. We are the first women that our sons will love. We are their blueprint. We are showing them how to treat women. We are showing them how not to treat women. We are showing them the behavior to accept from women. We have a responsibility. And if you're not willing to teach your sons how to treat a woman, and if you're not willing to be a woman of integrity and respect for herself, then you need to wait on having babies as well. This is just my opinion. Because then they grow up to be broken men, broken women, and recreating, and then we all want to complain about the next generation when we played a part in that generation. So if you're not ready to raise them, stop doing it. That's all I'm saying. And so, because then you have a toxic male who will grow up and take his toxic behaviors and the things that he grew up in and the environment he grew up in and the hurt and the pain that he grew up in, and he'll take it out on that woman, and vice versa. You'll have you know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry. I'm getting into, you know what? I'm not going to say sorry. This is how I feel. And I want to express myself in this. And those who want to hear it will hear it. Those who don't, don't. You know, so many times, you know, I was feeling a little, actually, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been kind of out of the loop. I've been kind of feeling a little, I don't know how to say it, disappointed. Maybe kind of, I don't know how to say it, but I look at things and I see such a lack of hunger for love and true love, true togetherness, true community, true harmony, that it breaks my heart. And so it's been breaking my heart. And so I kind of step back and I'm like, is there really anybody out here who really, truly, genuinely wants true, authentic connections and not just speaking things out of their mouth just to speak things, but they truly want. I'll leave it in the description box, JP. I'll leave it in the description. You know what? Let me hold on just a second. My purple hair. It's a head wrap, Rick Beck. It's an African head wrap. Oh, it's good to see you, Rick Beck. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna put my yes. And you know what? I can fix my heart. I'm fixing my heart right now. I'm healing my heart right now. And I'm realizing each and every day that I heal myself and I complete myself, and anything else outside of myself that brings me joy, that's beautiful, but I complete me. And I said this before that on a previous live stream that last year was my worst year. It really was. Maybe one day I might sit down and actually talk about some of the things that have happened to me. And when I'm comfortable, and maybe that will help someone else when I'm stronger, but I'm still working through so many things and I'm still self-healing. I'm still finding my self-worth. It is so important on this journey for us to understand that loving yourself is, to me, the most important thing, the most important weapon that we have here. If you love yourself, you won't go outside of yourself searching. Daddies, if you love these baby girls the way that they're supposed to, if you tell them they're beautiful, if you tell them they're worth something, if you tell them you love their hair, if you tell them you love their smile, I'm telling you, they will not go and find the first toxic male and give their heart to. Mamas, if you hug that boy, if you tell him it's okay for him to be in touch with his feelings and it don't make him weak, it actually makes him a bigger man. If you encourage him and teach him how to love, teach him how to tap into that, to his feminine energy. And I'm not saying be all whatever, but we have both feminine and we have divine feminine and divine masculine energies, and there's such an imbalance, and that's where our lack of self-love and lack of self of who we are comes from. But mamas, if we do that and instill that into our boys and into our daughters, then we would have a generation of children that love themselves, and then that energy would vibrate outside of themselves, and that would vibrate and spill over into the world. I truly feel that with everything. My mom overprotected me and didn't show me how to deal with life. I'm still trying to learn. And it's also good for you for your children to understand that things will happen and that you can't always fix it for them. It's called like a child will get to a certain age where they hurt themselves, and you have to say, no, you can't run over there all the time and say, I got you. You have to learn how to, kind of self-heal your little scrape, your little boo-boo. You can't shelter your children from everything, because then we have another set of problems. We have another set of problems of them being dependent on somebody else's energy. We got to teach them how to love self, but also how to accept being loved. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Italian princess. Liz, sun kisses. Oh, I love you so much, Lizzo. You just warm my heart in such a deep, beautiful way. And Jay Phillips, I really hope we get to do something. I feel that energy of love, and I just want to connect in that way. I want to speak on these things. Yes, overprotection creates fear. Live free. And we don't want them to grow up in that type of energy as well, um, being fearful, and if you do get your heart broken, it's okay. It's going to hurt, but you're going to live through it. It's not going to kill you. And so I'm going through these things, and hopefully, you know, being able to teach my children, it'll help them. But I'm telling you, I've been broken and shattered and broke down. And some days I'm really good, and some days I'm not. I'm a human being. I always say I'm not always positive. I do look to the positive of things. And I know that even though I know love has broken me, love is also my healer. And I'm not going to say love has broken me. It's the toxic traits and behavior of people that we choose to love. And it goes back to me saying, and me trying to fix toxic behaviors, or you trying to fix toxic behaviors. You cannot fix anybody. If they don't want to be fixed, they don't want to be fixed. And if you've had enough of people's behavior, I'm gonna say it again because I needed to hear this myself over and over again. If they're not willing to change for themselves, you got to go. And you can't allow anybody to make you feel bad about not being abused in any type of way. You have to love yourself enough to walk away. And if they say you don't love them, no, you tell them it's not that I don't love you. It's I love myself more. And I love my sanity, my emotional health, and my spiritual well-being more than allowing your toxic behavior to dim my light, you know? So I'm telling you, man, one day I'm not gonna be on here too much longer, but just talking to that lady, hi, Red Cactus. I know that's right, Jason. Jason says, I just want to love and be good to somebody. And it's about a balanced love. We give, we give, we give. We say we want love, but it's about a balanced love. You don't want to be the only one in a relationship. And when I say relationships, I'm not talking just about, your partner, your spouse. I'm talking about if you have your children, I'm talking about your grandchildren, I'm talking about a mother, your father, your siblings, your cousins, your coworkers. You need to have balanced love and healthy boundaries. I'm learning that you have to have healthy boundaries. I never had healthy boundaries, and that's my fault because I showed people how to love me. I'm not saying I was like, hey, make me a victim, and but I showed people how to love me, and I accepted their toxic behavior, So, I don't know. I'm just on here talking. I'm just on here talking. Lovely words made me straighten my spine. Oh, I love you, Lizzo. Um, but I don't know, guys. Do y'all think I talk about love too much? I don't know. I think we talk so much about the problems and the things in the world, and there's not enough talk about love. There's not enough talk. What's that old song? What the world needs now is love, sweet love. We have so much of everything else, and we truly don't have enough of authentic love. We don't have enough of authentic caring. And I don't know. I don't know. I want to give love, healthy love. And then I'm learning, and something else that I'm learning is that I can't always force people to accept my love. I want to give so much love to the world, and I want the world to feel love. And I've said this before, if I could just wrap everybody in on this plane into my bosom, those who have hurt me, those who have broken me, those who have spoken lies against me, those who have done so many things against me, those would be, and honestly, the first ones I would want to hold because they're broken in themselves as well. But I wish I could just grab everybody and hold them to my bosom. I really do. And I know that might not make sense to people. Sometimes it don't make sense to myself. Yes, thank you so much, Jason. Um, Hi, AK. Hi, Flora. Much love to you guys. Much love. But that's what I truly desire. I truly desire just to, and I get called delusional, my rose-colored glasses, but and I'm not ignoring the things that are happening in the world. I'm not ignoring um the hurt. I want to fix the hurt. And the hurt starts, in my opinion, and what my weapon of choice is, or what my weapon is love. And I always say this: we are on this planet, everybody has a weapon, everybody has a mission, everybody has a different puzzle piece. And nobody's puzzle piece is greater than anybody else's. Um, and so, oh no, you hold. Um, Everybody has their weapon. And I know that I'm a pillar of love. I know that I am a canopy of love. I know that. I can't help that. And I know there are other people who are just like me out in the world, but it's really hard. And it's really hard not being able to connect and not having people understand me. It's really hard. I was thinking of the superhero. What's that movie? Will Smith played a superhero, Hancock. Um, yeah, exactly. Italian. I'm not saying that people who have broken me, I just want to just like give them a clear pass. They have, I'm saying even the people that have broken me, I had to release them, some people in some situations, in order to heal myself. And for me, it's not even up to me to say, hey, you've broken me, you've done this to me, you've hurt me, you've done this to me. It's not my job. My job is to say, hey, one time you've broken me over and over again. I love myself enough to walk away from you, not because I don't love you, maybe, or not because it's because I love myself, and I don't have to take any bullshit from anybody because I love myself. And if a person, let me tell you this, if you are in a situation and a person gets mad at you for choosing you because you're in a dark place, and you're questioning your self-love and your self-worth, and you're rising above it, and you're trying to heal yourself, and they're getting mad, then you need to question that person, and you need to question their intention, and you need to question if they truly love you. Because a person that loves you would want the best for you, even if that means, if I love you and I'm hurting you. For instance, if I'm Italian, for instance, if I'm loving you, but my love is hurting you, and I'm constantly giving you anxiety, I'm putting you down, I'm physically abusive, I'm emotionally abusive, whatever, all the time, and that's all the time, and you say, hey, you're hurting me, and I continue to ignore it, and you say, hey, you're hurting me, I got to walk away from you, and I get mad, then you really need to think about releasing me. People should want the best for you, and people should want you to be at your best. People should want your light to shine bright, and not get mad at you if you have to separate yourself to heal yourself and bring yourself up. Rick, I spread love from. Yes, you do. I look forward to your I need to be putting these up here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I should be putting these up here. I got caught up talking. I do. I enjoy your sunrise live streams. It gives me a sense of connection and love and peace. I'm gonna go through some of these comments. I'm sorry. Let's see. People make mistakes. Calling them out fixes the situation 90% of the time. That's right, Jay Phillips. And then there's that 10% of the time where it don't fix and it don't matter, and you got to be like, I gotta love you from a distance. Italian princess. I saw through their charades and walked away. Now some are still attacking. Me too. Italian princess. Not me too. And this is in my own personal life as well. And I'm learning. And even though I know a certain situation, why I did certain things, people are always saying what they assume to know what happened in a situation. You always have people who look on the outside looking in, and they want to talk about the decisions you make for yourself, and they make you feel bad Italian. They attack you with their words. They attack you with how they treat you because they think they know what you're going through and they think that you should act a certain way. But this is you. That's what I said. That's why I said it's not your job to fix other people's toxic behavior. And I'm learning now, people can say whatever they want to say about me, about me, as long as my babies know how their mom truly is, and as long as I know the kind of person I am, I can't change how people view me. And I've wore myself out trying to say, hey, that's not me. I didn't do that. They're taking that. I wore myself out. If people want to believe whatever they want to believe about me, then believe it, honey. I know who I am. I'm finally standing. A long time ago, I used to be like that. But for me, at this point in my life, I am finally strong enough in myself and on my path, on my journey. I'm finally back and strong enough in my self-love and my self-worth to be like, okay, I love you so much, Italian. And I enjoy your live streams too. You just gotta walk. Jason's mom was the 10%. Yes, indeed. Projection often. Yeah. So I'm really running my mouth, but I can't help it. And I've been wanting to do like, okay, I want to talk about this and that, but my heart, myself keeps leading back to the importance of right now love, the importance right now of self-love, the importance right now of healing, the importance right now of true healing. And it's in the importance of me not focusing my energy on all those people or people who may speak ill of me. Then speak ill of me. And what I say when people say that, when people speak ill of me and I know it's not the truth, I say that energy of non-truth, that energy of such a dark heart, I send back to you and let you, I don't accept that. And I send that back to you and I'll let the universe take care of you. I'll let your energy that you put out in falsehood, I let your energy that you put out with a wicked heart or whatever, come back to you and it'll handle itself. I'm tired of trying to fix people. I'm tired of trying to and sometimes I'm saying for myself, I made mistakes saying I'm gonna love you through this toxic behavior. No. Just like it's up to me to realize that I had no self-worth, it's up to that other person. It's up to each individual to realize that they need to change. And if they're not ready to change, if they say they'll change for you, don't change for me, change for self. So you were attacked. What? Oh, Italian. No, I know. I really hope and think within myself, I don't want to be the cause of anybody suffering on purpose. But if somebody is heartbroken or suffering because I have left a situation, then that's on them. But I don't want to purposely hurt people. And sometimes we go through life and we hurt one another, not intentionally, but we hurt each other. Sometimes we say things to people we love, or sometimes there's misunderstandings. I'm not talking about that type of, I'm not talking about that. Oh my goodness, Sarah, I just thought about you like the day before yesterday. Oh my goodness, it warms my soul to see you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sarah, because I've really felt like maybe I don't know. I don't know. I felt the past couple of weeks like maybe it's too, the love talk or the positivity is too much. And maybe I need to just sit back and be quiet, because when people talk about being an empath, I am like a real severe empath, and I feel the energies of different people, whether it's online or whether it's in person. And sometimes it can be so heavy on my heart. And sometimes like I feel like, are you really helping people um, in a good way. And I know that's just me doubting myself. I don't know if that makes sense, but I even wanted to say, hey, I just want to just not be on YouTube anymore. What's the point? Seriously. I don't want to. I was like, I'm just going to delete my page, or I'm never coming back to my page, my channel ever again. Seriously. Um, but being able to express this with you guys is is what matters, and what really warms my heart. And maybe even if it's just, I'm not, it's not for me to like be like, oh, I'm gonna change or affect anything. I was listening to Roster Bear do his thing, and he played a reggae song, and the song, I forgot what it's called, but pretty much I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna put it in the description, but pretty much the song was about this is like he's a hero that nobody knows their name. And as long as one person remembers you, as long as you've positively helped somebody in a positive way, or as long as your love just by being you has helped somebody, one person, I think that that's more than enough. And I don't have to change the world. I don't have to go out and just, me loving myself and me expressing this and me living through my healing, um, me healing through this process and kind of expressing it and living it through y'all, um, and sharing this experience with each other, I think is a positive thing. And even if it's only great for 1, 2, maybe 5 people, then that's something great. Then somebody will know that they are worth something. Um, oh, Red Cactus, don't make me cry in here. I'm always on here crying. And I genuinely just want to spread love. And I just want a few people who want to spread it with me and have an understanding. And for us to truly heal, I want healing, and I'm healing, and I used to want to try to understand the people that hurt me or the situations that hurt me. But it's not for me to understand that. Thank you. Thank you, Lizzo. And even though I've been hurt before, um, loving, it doesn't stop me from wanting to love. It doesn't stop me from wanting to give love and be a nurturer. And I'm glad, because I looked outside. If I was someone else, I could have been cold and bitter a long time ago, but I'm glad I'm not a bitter woman. But love is beautiful. And when you have somebody, and I'm gonna tell everybody this, and I'm telling myself this, um, when you have someone or people, even if it's just a few, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't trust a lot of people. I've had so many stab wounds in my back that I just can't take anymore. So I don't get close, and I'm very cautious, and it's hard for me to trust. And so, um, but I'm learning, and and I'm realizing that, just because this person did this to me, I might be missing out on a beautiful friendship because this friend did this to me, or I might be missing out on a beautiful relationship because this man did this to me. And so I will not stop loving, and it's worth it to me. I love love, and I will keep loving love, and I will keep loving and receiving love. Okay, let me go through these comments, guys, just a second. Healing is a conflict resolution. That's right. I started doing my lives as a gift to someone, and now I'm doing them because they're making it. They really are. They really are making a difference. Do I consider my I don't know. I can't say. I know that I can only handle so much energy. Um, and then I have to come back. I can only handle so much energy, and I have to come back within myself. So I don't, maybe both. I don't know. Beautiful day. So Alma, can you I'm gonna leave a comment in one of your videos. Can you please leave me your email again? Please, please, please. I really want to email you. And Jay Phillips, I'm gonna leave my email in the thing, because I really would, there are some people, some of you guys, I really want to have a sit down and a one-on-one and really talk about things. I'm not really comfortable in doing an open panel yet, because I'm so afraid of people, like, I've seen, especially on, like on Ian's platform and stuff, where people come on there and they try to, and I'm just working from my little phone, and I don't want to lose this little channel that I have as an outlet. So my email will be in the description. And so Alma, please, if you could, I'm gonna leave a comment or something, and if you can leave me your email. Same, it's hard for me to trust people as well. I don't trust most people. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jay Phillips. And you know what? It's not even about forgiving so much. Yes, forgiving other people, but we got to learn to forgive ourselves, because we put so much pressure on ourselves. I didn't do this right, or I hurt this person, or I did that. I did this to this person, or I let this person do me. I'm ashamed of my past. I'm ashamed of the person that I used to be. We got to learn to forgive ourselves. Let's see. Oh, I've lost trust in people. Okay, thank you, so Alma. Oh, okay, I sure will. I'm gonna screenshot that right now. Okay, all right, Jay Phillips. Let's see. What advice would you give to someone going through a breakup or a divorce? My sister got a... Well, I'm gonna be truthfully honest. That's a road I'm taking right now. Take it one day at a time, and learn to love yourself, and learn to, this is a beautiful quote I love, learn to make peace with the broken pieces of yourself. And I don't know, but for me, I'm learning to let go of trying to change people and just loving myself. Actually, learning to love myself has been the biggest healer, my biggest strength and power in this, on top of the love that I have from my 3 beautiful children, on top of the love that I'm receiving from all of you guys. So I would tell your sister, take it one day at a time, and to love herself. And it's okay for her to love herself. It's okay for her to put herself first. Because for so long I didn't put myself first, and depleted myself, and brought myself to the edge of like darkness, seriously. So I hope you come up here, so you'll feel so much better being out in the wild. Oh, I do understand that too, Italian princess, about people. Let's see, I lost trust in people until I found Flora Sunkiss. And that's what, oh, thank you, so Alma. I'm screenshotting that too. And that's what I was saying, then I got off track. If you find people or person, first I'm gonna speak on behalf of a relationship. As far as like, if that's something you're seeking, I say our divine masculine and our divine feminine. You want to first love yourself. If you're healing and walking through brokenness, step into your divine masculine and divine feminine. And when you do that, you'll find that person y'all will connect, and then y'all will help heal each other. When you find somebody that loves you for you, that loves you in spite of you, that loves you and is willing to walk beside you, not walk in front of you, not walk behind you, or not drag you or pull you, but walk right beside you, then you hang on to that person. Hang on to that person and build with that person, okay? And AK, just like you, and you guys can heal. You're healing yourself, but also being in love, you're healing each other. And then if you have people in your life, if that's not something that you're seeking, that type of relationship, or on top of that type of relationship, having people in your life, whether it's better relationships with your friends, with your family, with coworkers, people that you know, love, and trust, build with them, grow with them. If you have people who are in your corner, who are truly in your corner, not just mouth service, but when you need them, they're there. Not just lip service, but if you have that, nurture that and continue to grow in that, and make sure you're balancing that out. Like it's a give and take. It's a give and take. So that's beautiful. I got that, Soama. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. I'm sorry to hear that. You'll teach so many with your pain. Oh, thank you so much, AK. And most importantly, I want to teach my children. I want to teach my children to love themselves. And maybe, sometimes yes, people have to go through things to understand them, but then sometimes we learn by observing other people. So my desire is that my children have observed some things from me and my path, and maybe I've taken some of that pain. I'm not trying to keep them, like shield them like from everything, because like we said earlier, that can be a problem, overprotecting them. But if I can take a little bit of that for them, then I'm going to take a little bit of that for them. Been alone with my children for over 15 years and still healing. It's a process, and I'm not in a rush. And healing is a process. It's not something that's absolutely right. It's not something that's going to take like overnight. It's a process. Just like grief, some days are good and then some days are bad. I'm trying to learn to love myself from extreme hatred of myself. I can understand you to a degree with that, Jason. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. Tell her we're walking through this together. Send her my love as well. Sarah, as well as you, Sarah. It's so good to see you. First email was a typo. Okay. Sometimes the best thing to do is watch. Yes. Let's see. Go through these comments. Yep. Flora truly loves me, Sunkiss, and she's the best part of my life forevermore. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. That's so beautiful. Y'all nurture that. Y'all love each other. Love each other in balance, AK. And man, that's beautiful. And I'm sending just beautiful, like, love to you guys. And my desire is that y'all grow stronger with each other every single day. Grow stronger in yourself and loving yourself, and then grow stronger in loving one another. I really do. Let's see. I feel like Sunkiss will make a great therapist. Oh, I don't know about that. Yes. Oh, I love you guys. Oh my goodness. I've been on here for 47 minutes. Let me go through these. Oh, thank you guys. I love you guys. Y'all have healing, loving energy like nothing I can express and put into words. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I'm glad I did this today, because I needed this, because I really wanted to just delete my channel. Maybe not delete it, but just like be like, okay, that's it. So I love you guys. I love you guys, but I'm gonna get off of here. I got dinner brewing early, and so I'm gonna finish all these clothes that I don't want to put up. Oh my goodness gracious. And that's another thing. Sometimes I might be MIA because man, there's just so much um, that I do. I don't know what other stay-at-home moms do or homeschooling moms do, but I know from before the sun comes up and after the sun is long gone, I'm like a busy bee and I look forward to nighttime every single day. But I'm definitely going to try to do my best to stream more, but feeling the energy. I don't want to force the energy. I just want to be good, my authentic self. I don't want to force a title or talk about something I'm not really wanting to talk about and feel like, well, maybe I'm talking about love or self-healing all the time. Bump that. That's at this point in my life, that's my path and that's what I'm going through. And we can help each other. I love you guys. Y'all have a beautiful rest of your evening. Let's see. You live in Canada, right? AK or Alaska? Where you live at? I know you're all the way up there. I sure will. And you enjoy the rest of your day. Um, and I will, oh, Alaska. I was almost stationed in Alaska, AK. I'm glad I missed that. Well, not glad. I was scared. I was scared because I was scared of the cold and I ended up going to Korea, but that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you guys, Jason, for coming in. U-Haul, thank you so much. Sending so much love to y'all. And I will see you guys again. Much love. Mwah. Thank you. Bye.